My buddies. Look at that tail. So cute. Just wagging. You want to say hi to all your viewers, buddies? Are you ready for the move tomorrow, buddies? Whoa. Whoa. So much to say. Why are you barking? Hey, hey. Buddies. Whoa. Got all the boxes packed up. I don't know what he's trying to tell you. Hey, hey, that's enough. Stop. Big baby. Look at that big old nose. Ooh. Boop, boop. Should we turn the camera on us and answer some questions? Here, let's get something to set it up. Let's see, what do we have left to set this up? Oh. Careful. Hey, stop. Stop it. All right, come on. Get up here. Let's not knock this over. There you go, buddies. Okay, let me open up so I can see you guys' comments. I gotta turn it on my phone. You say hi to everybody? Oh, that is a good question. If we weren't gonna call him Benny, what would we have called him? Oh man. I don't even know. I don't even think we came up with other names. Christian just liked the Benny name and didn't want to change it, so he stayed as Benny. How much does Benny weigh? He is 90 pounds. By the way, got the shirt on, everybody, the buddy shirt. Do you like your buddy shirt, buddy? You like it? What would you name if he was a girl? Buddy. I suck at coming up with names. It probably would have taken me so long to name him. Right? Love your shirt. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about the new shirts. If you haven't checked it out, watch the video I just posted today. We talk all about our new shirts. Buddy, you're getting so big. Watch his face when I pet his butt. Ready? Wait. Oh. Does that feel good? He's gonna melt. Ready? Oh, there you go. You like those butt scratches? You have a hot spot back there? How old is he? He just turned 2. I can't see. How did you know he was the right one for you? We actually didn't. I found him on Craigslist, and Christian just wanted a Bernese Mountain Dog, so we went and saw him and then picked him up and took him home, and just stuck with this big crazy monster. You couldn't get a burner, what dog would you get? I really want a golden retriever. Buddy, they can't even see your face. He said, but like when you do these lives, Mom, I get all the pets. Ow, you just hit me right in the face. Woodies. Room for me. Make room for me, Woodies. They are the best breed. Is he really fluffy? Yes, he is. Look at all that. Look at all that fluff. Just a big fluffy guy. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see him. Excuse me, your paw hurts when you smack me in the face with it. I can see you. How many pounds of food does he eat per day? I don't know, I feed him, he gets 4 cups a day. Is Benny neutered? Yes, he is. Sorry, I'm like falling behind on these questions. Are you sad about their life expectancy? Yeah, we're sad about it. We know he might not live as long as we would like. Excuse me, don't bite my nose. Benny lives in Florida. He's a Floridian. He was born here. How do you get him so clean and fluffy? Mine is always dirty. He actually just stays pretty clean. I rarely give him a bath, and yeah, I actually haven't brushed him in a while. But he doesn't roll around in mud. He doesn't dig. He doesn't really roll in the dirt or anything. He stays pretty clean. Where am I? Was he potty trained when you got him? Yeah, he was potty trained, except don't do that. He was potty trained, except he had an enlarged prostate, which was causing an infection in his bladder, which was giving him a UTI, so he kept having a lot of accidents, and he was peeing blood. But once we cleared that all up, we never really had to do anything to train him. What would your life be like without Benny? Lonely and sad. We wouldn't have this YouTube thing going on. I wouldn't be able to edit videos every single day. I wish you would have gotten a less energetic dog. No, I like how Benny is. And he's not super energetic where I can't handle him. Look at him. He's a big bum. Yeah, I know, you're so bossy. Get out of here. Benny doesn't have any problems, so he doesn't need an answer to problems he doesn't have. And everyone can have their own opinion on what dogs eat. You do what you want to do, we'll do what we want to do. He's the cutest boy ever. He's the cutest. Can you not paw me in the face? I'm not gonna pet you like that. don't think excuse me, can't see. I don't think the questions are showing up. Hold on. Sorry, I have it on my phone, but the questions aren't showing up on my phone. So I gotta scroll back. My kids love their videos. They want to call our future Bernese Buddy, or Benny. I know, his name should just be Buddies. Wait. People think his name is Buddies. What kind of treats does he like? He likes frozen carrots. But he pretty much will eat anything. He's not picky. Where does his breed come from? I think Switzerland? He's a Swiss dog? Ew! Penny! Oh, I lost the comments. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read the comments and he's got his arm. Look at this. Oh, man. Do not paw me in the face. Is he light to carry? No, he's not. I can't even pick him up. What tricks have you trained him? I have a video on our YouTube channel if you want to go watch that. Does Benny have any nicknames? Yeah, we call him Benjamin. Or Popov, but that's an inside joke. I think you're doing a great job with him. Well, thank you. He's falling asleep. This is such an uncomfortable position. I wish this would work. I'm gonna scroll out of there, come back. There we go. Ugh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think he likes going on walks? 10. He loves doing anything. And he loves doing anything we're doing. But any chance for him to get outside. Don't bite me. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Me and my friend love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. What are you doing? Can't decide who's more gorgeous, you or Benny. Definitely Benny. Which breeder did you get him from? I don't know the breeder. I guess I could look at his paperwork. Oh, it's stuck in your mouth. We got him off Craigslist. His own previous owners got him from a breeder. I don't remember the exact name of it. What is his favorite thing to do right now? Lately just kind of lay around. We've been packing and getting ready, so like he's kind of been like just anxious, but he loves being in the car. So anytime I like go in the car, even just to drive down to our mailbox, he comes with me. Does he fight with you? He fights more with Christian. Christian tries wrestling with him sometimes. I told him not to do that because then he starts doing this more. Do you wish you got a dog that did not shed as much? I don't really care. I knew getting him, he would shed a lot. And I've grown up with lots of different dogs and lots of different cats. I'm used to it. Comes with owning an animal. The enlarged prostate you mentioned broke my heart. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It sounds bad, but he just had to get neutered, and that was the quick fix. I mean, it took us 2 months. Well, it took the vet 2 months to figure out that that was the problem. But yeah, he was peeing blood, and which is a UTI symptom. So we just kept thinking he had a bladder infection the whole time. But once we neutered him, he was all better. How about a bandana with that shirt design for our pups? Oh, that'd be so cute. We have lots of different ideas for merchandise. We're kind of seeing how this one goes, this shirt. I know it's only like a women's shirt and tank top, but it's more of a girly design, I thought anyways. But we do have other ideas. We want to do like an outline of like Benny's face on t-shirts. But We're waiting to see how these do for a little bit. Does he have stinky breath? Any tips on good hygiene? Dental hygiene. Benny does not have stinky breath. But he likes those greenies. Our vet told us, because he has a little bit of plaque on some of his teeth, very little bit, but our vet told us to get, stop it. Our vet told us to get rawhide, which I didn't think was the greatest for them, but it keeps it like a big, big one. Before all this, how often did you take him to the groomers? I've never taken him to the groomers. Why is Benny biting all the time? He only does that when I stop petting him. And what he's doing is he's grabbing my hand to pretty much make me pet him. So I try not to pet him when he does that. See? We read, like, because he's a working dog, they'll go and, like, bite animal, like, their ankles. Ow! God, you got me right in the face, man. To get them to, like, move. These are deadly. Why are your paws so rough? I'm gonna trim your nails. How do they tell you when he's hungry? Sometimes he'll come up and bark at us, but a lot of times he won't tell us that he's hungry. And I normally remember to feed him, but sometimes, like, I'll be like an hour late and he like didn't even tell me. What does he do to stay entertained all day? I've been watching this channel consistently. He likes to sit on our patio and watch people watch and be really nosy. Sorry if this is like not so bright. But stop scratching her. Yeah, be a good boy. Show them you're a good boy. What's the best shampoo that works well for him? I just bought a new shampoo. I've only used it once on him so far, so I can't really tell you. The way he looks, like his fur, is not from his shampoo, and it's not from his diet, because I've changed his food multiple different times. He was on a raw diet, he's been on different dry foods, and his fur just always looks the same. Do you feed him once a day or a few times a day? I feed him twice a day, one in the morning, one at night. Sometimes I'll do like a lunchtime snack, because he'll sometimes throw up at night because there's not enough food in his stomach from like the first time he ate to the last time he ate, and then they'll throw up like bile. So sometimes he needs a little snack. How does he get along with animals? He's only ever seen other dogs and cats. He gets along fine with them. He sees lizards and frogs, but he doesn't really do anything. Like, he doesn't even chase them. Stop it. Don't. What's on you? What is your favorite dog-related movie/TV show? I don't think I have one. I don't like, in a lot of like dog movies, it's usually like a sad ending. How are your teeth, by the way? I need to get you more things to chew on. Does he listen to music? No, not really. Do you watch Pup Academy? No. I do not. Homeward Bound is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I did like that. I liked that as a child. Benny is such a pillow. Oh, we can just lay on him. Does he get along with other breeds well? Yeah, he gets along with all dogs. If they bark at him too loudly, he gets scared of them though. Did you or your boyfriend have experience as dog owners before, Benny? Christian and I are married, and we did not, we had dogs growing up. I mean, obviously our parents owned those dogs. Separately as adults, we did not own dogs or own pets at all. I think I had a cat for a little bit before I met Christian, but Benny is our first animal together. Does he stay in close proximity nearby your bed when you're ill? Like, he wants to take care of you. He's always by me, like he's always near me at all times. So, you kidding me? Stop. So I don't know if it's like, obviously I don't get sick very often, so, but he likes to be by us at all times. Does he bite hard? No, he's not really biting. He's kind of just like putting his mouth on your hand. I had a husky back in the day who used to do that all the time. Does Benny hunt anything? No, he does not hunt. He doesn't even notice the lizards that walk past him. And he'd probably be scared. Does he overheat or sweat a lot? We don't take him out if it's too hot, because Bernese Mountain Dogs are prone to heat stroke. So I'll only take him out like in the morning or in the afternoon when it's colder outside. Can he shake your hand? Yeah, I can do paw, and he'll give me his paw if that's what you're meaning. Do you work from home? I do work from home, yes, I do now. That's a more recent thing. You could just see his face right now. Watch him. You were the cutest. We need to get you some paw butter. Those paws, man. How would you compare our personalities of Huskies and Bernese Mountain Dogs? Very different. We had two Huskies growing up. One was more independent and like never really liked being pet. He didn't like cuddling. Our other one, he liked being around people. He would sit on my lap sometimes, like thought he was little. Nothing like a Bernese Mountain Dog. Stop biting me, man. Stop it. I grew up with so many different dogs, and not one of them has a personality like Benny's. Is he 1 or 2 years old? He just turned 2. I didn't know about the heat stroke. Does it help to get them shaved? I don't know. I personally would not want to shave him. I don't know if that's like would affect him. I think his fur also helps kind of. I could be totally wrong. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that his fur also helps regulate his temperature. So, I mean, shaving him could probably mess them up. But I would do a lot of research and ask your vet and everything. But, I mean, if you're getting a Bernese Mountain Dog, why would you want to shave them? Stop, you're knocking the thing over, man. Does he have a strict diet? Or is it dangerous for him to eat a chicken tender or a piece of bread? He is not on a strict diet. We try to limit the people food that he gets, like, off of our plates and stuff. He is naughty and he counter surfs. So, like, one time I left out chicken because it was frozen. I left it out on the counter, and I put it far as back on the counter as I could think that would be fine. Left for just a little bit. Stop eating my hand, man. Came back and he ate the whole thing. He's naughty with that. Can't leave anything on the counter. What's the best way to persuade my parents to get a Bernese Mountain Dog? Have them watch our videos. Is Benny adopted or did you buy him? I know what the question means, but I never really I don't like the wording of that kind of question, because a lot of people who adopt dogs buy them. You go to a shelter, they're gonna cost money. So even if you're adopting them, you're still buying them. We got Benny off Craigslist. We did buy him, but he is also a purebred. His previous owners got him from a breeder, so. Happy belated birthday, buddies! I see on the Facebook page, I love mountain dogs a lot a lot of people reposting your video. That's how I heard about this channel. Which video are they reposting? You're very blessed to get a purebred for cheaper. I did a lot of research. I knew I wasn't going to spend $2,000 on a dog, so I was trying to find one that was cheaper. But I'm also very curious as to which video is getting reposted and where is it getting reposted on Facebook. I'd love to see it. Yes, I agree. Adopting a dog is cheaper than getting from a breeder, but either way, you're still buying them. So, and either way, you're still adopting a dog. You're still taking a dog in. I don't know. I just never really liked how people would say that. You spent a lot of money to adopt a baby. You still adopted it. Where are you moving? We're still living in the same area, just moving to a bigger place. Oh, this thing keeps stopping. Hold on. Your comments aren't loading anymore. Oh, he like scratched me right here. Oh man, my phone. Okay. Where were we? Have you always had burners? You have. What difference have they had? Benny's our first burner. What words does he understand? I don't know. How's the scuba certification going? I'm certified now. I finished a few weeks ago actually, and just posted a video on my other channel of us going scuba diving for the first time, just me and Christian. I love the other channel. Oh, thank you. I'm trying hard to grow that one. I like getting like the freedom of being able to do other videos outside of just Benny. He's not the easiest person to work with and film. Sorry, I'm trying to read some comments that I missed. How did he learn to cross the street at the crosswalk? I don't know. He just does it. Oh, gosh. I never showed him that. I tell him to wait. If he's off leash, I tell him to wait because I want to make sure that there's no cars coming. And then I say, go. And then he just runs to the crosswalk. I don't know why or how he learned that. I think it's just something he does. You're going to knock it over, man. Your paw. Oh, are you leaving? Does he know how to swim? Kinda. If you watch my pool video, and our beach video, you can see him trying to swim, but he's not the best at it. Do you want to come back and lay on me? Come here. They're here to see you. But can you stop pawing me in the face? Does he wake up early? Lately he has been waking up at around 6:30 to go outside and eat. Me and the channel. I love my Bernese Mountain Dog. Just some clips on Benny, about 15 seconds on where he ate the yellow chairfoot. If you have Benny on Instagram, send me a link or like a screenshot of it. I'm curious to see what's being shared on Facebook. How much exercise does he need? I read like 30 minutes a day. He goes on like 2 walks depending on if it's too hot outside, and then in the afternoon I try to take him to the dog park. Ew, your ears, man, they stink. We need to clean those. He's got some stinky ears. I don't know what's happening with my hair right now. Heard that mountain dogs are strong and like to pull stuff. How's he on a leash? He was horrible on a leash when we first got him. Pulled really, really hard. I was actually worried because he would pull so hard and I was scared he was gonna like dislocate my shoulder or something. Obviously training helps and he doesn't pull on the leash anymore. How often do you wash him? Not very often. They say it's better not to wash them that much. I can't even remember the last time I washed him. You sound so Wisconsin. I can practically hear the cheddar. That's funny. I'm gonna screenshot that and show Christian. Does he bark or quiet? Does he bark or quiet? He's pretty quiet. He'll bark when like someone knocks on the door. Oh yeah, I just posted that video actually on there. So you're probably just seeing Benny, like me sharing those videos. You sleeping? They're talking about you. They say you're cute. You've got stinky ears. Like real stinky. He is a lazy bones. Yeah, he is. Big old lazy bone. He wasn't like this when we first got him. Ew! Ew! You sneezed right on my hand. Ugh. And he sneezes, does he shake his head a lot? Yeah. He's got a lot of allergies. I'm talking about you. Tell Christian I want to hear him say a Coke and cheddar. Cheddar. Oh, so tired. You love all the rubs. Come here. Oh. Tell him not to sneeze on you ever again. No, that's so mean. You can't help it. How is he on the couple of road trips you've taken him? Does he chill and lay down mostly, or is he all over going between the windows and wanting to be in the front? He actually loves car rides. Any chance he gets, he wants to be in the car ride. He mostly just sleeps the entire time, which is crazy. We thought he would do horrible. He just sleeps. He does like to like come if I'm driving, like me and Christian take turns obviously for 18-hour drives. So when Christian's in the passenger seat, he likes to come up and like sleep on Christian. And they'll both nap together in the car. I guess Benny is quite gentle with kids. Am I right? You can say that. Like he's not. Yes, he's gentle. He's not aggressive towards anybody. He's very good with kids. The problem is like if you have a small child, he will knock it over because he doesn't realize how big and like forceful he is. So like he gets excited and comes running over and just knocks over the child. I know it's early, but Benny should dress up for Halloween. We have a Halloween video. He dressed up as a minion. All three of us dressed up as minions. Go check that video out. Does Benny like cats? He doesn't really care. What should Benny be this year for Halloween? It's actually really hard to find a costume in his size. I had one that I wanted him to be. I can't remember what it was. But I couldn't get any that was his size except for that minion one. They can't see you. Goodness gracious. Can you show Benny's food? I mean, it's dry food in a container. I don't have the bag, so you can't see what it looks like. It's just the dry food. Sometimes he gets carrots and broccoli with it, and I actually want to start. He used to be on a raw diet. It just wasn't filling him up enough, and we were getting to a point where we were feeding him so much, and I just couldn't afford it. But I'm thinking with his dry food, I want to go and buy raw chicken legs again, because he really likes those, and I just want him to be able to chew on that bone to help with the plaque buildup on his teeth. But yeah, that's what we're gonna start doing. I haven't done it yet because obviously we're moving, and once I get home and once we get to our new house or new apartment and get like settled in, I'm gonna start giving him a raw chicken leg with his meals each day. Sorry, my chat is just like my chat's not keeping up. You're a little too aggressive with your love. You're too aggressive with your love, man. Gosh, your legs are everywhere. Look at that. How old is Benny? I think this is the question I answer the most in these live chats. He's 2. He just turned 2. He just turned 2 on June 1st. He's a teenager now, right? You're a teenager? Does Benny eat less when it's hot out? I don't know. Our apartment always has AC on, so it's always cold in here. I usually am too cold, but we like to keep it cold for him. Benny's brain game video was the first time I saw him and then instantly subbed. Oh. You got a new subscriber. Welcome. Would you recommend a Bernese Mountain Dog for someone that works a full time, or do they need a lot of attention? They do need a lot of attention. I've always grown up where like my parents went to work and we went to school and the dog stayed home. Obviously don't leave the dog home. Like we don't leave Benny home longer than 8 hours while I was going to like work back in the day. I mean 3 months ago. But they do need a lot of attention and they don't want to be left alone too long. They do really like being around people. They're very people dogs. You answered how old is Benny at least 3 times this live chat. Oh, I'm sure I'll answer it more times. Every single live chat I do, that question gets asked at least 5 times. But new people join in so they don't hear like me answering it earlier. Where am I? The brain game thumbnail was perfect. Oh, thank you. Been working on my thumbnail game. We have a German Shepherd and thinking about getting her a little sister. Do you think a burner will fit with our German Shepherd? I don't see why not. Benny is afraid of German Shepherds, but because he got attacked by one at a dog park. I don't see why you couldn't do that. How long can Benny stay at home alone? We don't go over 8 hours. Thank you for joining us. massage. What do you got? Some Grinch feet. We gotta trim these bad boys up. Do you think he should go to the doggy park? He doesn't need to right now, but he will later tonight when it's not hot. Does he sulk or pout when he sees the two of you leaving? When he sees us leaving, he kind of gets super excited and like runs to the door, acting like he's coming with. He'll sometimes bark a couple times when we walk out the door, but I've put up cameras to like see what he does, and he'll usually like look out the door for a second, and then he'll go and like either get into trouble or just go lay down. Most of the time, he just goes and lays down and he sleeps the whole time. What's your job? As of right now, after quarantine, I'm just doing YouTube full time and working at home. I'm irritable to loud noise. Is Benny loud when he sees strangers or alone in your apartment? Benny rarely barks. The only times he'll bark is if he really, really has to go poop and we haven't taken him out, he'll start barking at us. He'll bark if he sees a dog walk by our window, and he'll bark if someone knocks on the door. But other than that, he doesn't bark. Like, we've gone outside and like I'll hear dogs barking from their patios, and he'll just look at them. He won't even bark back. How do you get him to walk up when it's super hot outside? I usually just take him out in the morning when it's still cooler out, or in the afternoon when it's cooler out. We don't normally go on walks during the day if it's too hot. Has Benny ever had any accidents in your place? Yes, when he was about 10 months, 8 to 10 months, when he had his enlarged prostate, which was causing the infection in the bladder, which was giving him a UTI. So he was peeing because he had a UTI. The only other time was one time he was barking at us, and we thought he was barking at us because he wanted attention, because sometimes he does that too, or he at least used to. Now he only really barks when he has to poop. But he barked at us a couple times, and when I say bark, it's just like 2 little barks. And then he left, and he went and pooped in the bathtub. How did you train Benny to stay at home alone? He was crate trained when we first got him. Like his previous owners gave us a crate, and we just put him in the crate when we go to work. And then when he got neutered and he had the big old cone on his head, the cone they gave us was huge, and he didn't fit in the crate. And I'm like, well, he can't get in any trouble with a cone on his head. So I kept him out of the crate, and then when I took the cone off, we just stopped using the crate, and now it's gone. But I don't know, I read to like, if you have a puppy or if you want to get them used to staying home, leave for like an hour at a time. So like, just like run to the store real quick, leave for an hour, come back, and like slowly keep building up the time, and then we'll get used to it. Is he a guard dog? He probably pretends he is, but he would be too scared to actually like do anything. What does UTI mean? It's a urinary tract infection. So pretty much bacteria in his bladder. People can get it as well. Does he like going to the pool or the lake? He does, but he's very cautious about it. Is he okay? Did he get hurt? From what? I never really liked the crate idea. I don't understand it. It's just more so like they don't ruin your furniture or like your apartment, but also keep them safe. That like, so he's not swallowing things he shouldn't eat or like getting into things, especially when they're smaller. It's good to keep them in a crate, I think, just to like get them used to things first and trained. But yeah, he was only in a crate for a little while. I would maybe say a few months, but as soon as he got neutered, which was at 11 months, he was out of the crate. Any dog festivals Benny attends? Nope, but we did do a big Bernese dog meetup last year. There's a video on it on our channel. I would love to do one again. We are waiting for this whole quarantine thing to go away, and I think we're gonna wait until like fall when it's cooler outside. Oh, Eliana. I'll tell her. Would you want another burner with Buddy? The Buddies? We would like another burner. I do also want a golden retriever, so I guess we'll see. What is your favorite dog after the Bernese Mountain Dog? I don't know. I don't really have favorite dogs. I grew up with purebred huskies. I grew up with mixes. I grew up with just rescues that we didn't know what they were. I love all dogs. Like I said, I do want a golden retriever at some point. That's always kind of been. Does he like going to the pet stores? Like PetSmart or Petco? He actually loves the pet stores. I have plenty of videos. Does he drink from the ponds that appear after rain? If yes, does he get in it with his paws, making them very wet? He does not drink from like if it rains and if there's puddles, he won't drink from it. But he loves running through them. We've been to the ocean and he's tried to drink it. I yell at him because he shouldn't be drinking the salt water. And when I set up that little pool, he tried drinking, which is fine because that's okay. But he's been into like a chlorine pool and I have to yell at him to not drink that either. Because you don't need to drink chlorine. Also, if you guys haven't seen yet, I'm sure you have because I've talked about it a million times and just posted a video, but we got our new Buddy shirts. If anybody wants one, there's tank tops and there's t-shirts. The link is in my most recent video. Go to the description, their links are there. Golden Retrievers was my second choice, much cheaper but not as special in my opinion as a burner. Cheaper? I've been finding Golden Retrievers are expensive. They are very similar in personality to a burner, just not as cuddly. Christian grew up with a golden. Where'd you get those shirts from? My friend and I. My friend has her own Etsy shop and designs things like that. Her and I designed this shirt and we have stuff more planned if these do well. But yeah, we designed the shirt and we put buddies on it because at least back in the day when I first started the YouTube channel, I got so many comments on how I say buddies, the oh buddies. And so that's kind of been a thing, which is why we chose to write buddies underneath. And it kind of fits anybody else, like they could just get the buddies shirt. But like I said, the link, go to my last video and the link is in the description. Buddies. Oh, hi buddies. Hi buddies. What's funny is I never even realized I was doing that until people commented. And then Christian started like talking like that too. Is he soft? He's actually very soft. I will say, I think he finally needs a bath because he's feeling a little crusty. Is he always a good boy? No, he's not always a good boy. Right? You're not the best at listening sometimes. Ooh. We're saying he's going through his teenage phase because he just turned 2, so he's 14. So he's rebelling because he's a teenager. No, the tank top. Ow. Does Benny shed a lot? Yes, he does. Stinky dog. No, he doesn't stink. The inside of his ears stink. They need to be cleaned. Always. Constantly. Gross. It's a burner thing. They get nasty ears. The vet said nothing's wrong with it. There's just some buildup that we just need to make sure we're wiping out more often. Is the tank top soft? I would never say it about any. Yeah, it's actually a nice fabric. It's not like, yeah, I would say it's soft. It's a good quality. And like this isn't like one of those things that will just like start to rip off. when you like wash it. Stretchy too. Goodies. When are you giving him a bath? Probably not till we move. When we move, actually, our apartment complex has its own dog park, just like here, except they have this big bathtub in the dog park that he can step up into, and then like we can clean him that way. So I'm actually really excited about that. Of course, we'll record the whole thing and post it. If you're gonna eat my thumb, I'm gonna grab your tooth. Can a Bernese mountain dog sleep next to our bed? I consider putting my puppy next to our bed. Benny sleeps right outside of our door, but we have carpet in the bedroom, and then there's wood flooring right outside of it. So I think he likes to sleep on the wood because it's colder, but he does come and cuddle with us in bed for a little bit. I think he just gets too hot and he leaves. I'm not going to the dentist, or he's not going to the dentist, so. How much does Benny shed? I can't tell you that much. A lot. We have a robot vacuum that goes and cleans for us for that. It helps keep up with it. But if you look behind like our entertainment center, there's so much fur. Oh, when it is his next dentist appointment. He doesn't go to the dentist. I don't think the dentist would take him. My dog's teeth are nasty. Yeah, you gotta keep up with it. They gotta continue like chewing on things to break off that plaque. Does Benny shed more than a husky? A husky, because I've had two, they do shed a lot, but they shed like shorter hair, which I find more annoying. Whereas Benny's hair like clumps together. Stop it! Benny's hair will like clump together like around the house, so it's easier to like pick it up. It's not just like, whereas like huskies or labs, short hair kind of just all over the ground. All right, you can go. Don't worry, I reported him, and I'm pretty sure if I report him, it blocks him. You getting sleepies? My phone is not keeping up with this. Here we go. Are you still on here? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of this person. You don't need them watching. How old is him? Or how old is Benny? He's 2. I love the videos that when you put subtitles on Benny's head that look like he's talking. Yeah, a lot of people do like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. I know a lot of other people are a big fan of the words. So I do some videos with the words and some videos without the words. It just also takes a lot longer for me to edit it with those words. Also hard to come up with like what he's saying. I just watched your wedding video, very nice. Oh, thank you. Our wedding anniversary is coming up soon. What is the tattoo on your arm? It looks interesting. It's just cool saying with a flower. Really hard to see. There you go. How often do you bath Benny? He doesn't get a bath very often. He doesn't need one. I think we're going to end live soon, so if you have any last questions, please get them out. But we're gonna end it soon. I gotta get back to packing. How do you support him with separation anxiety? He doesn't have it too bad. I mean, he does have a bit of separation anxiety, but not anything crazy. But like I said, I work from home now, so he's not really home alone very often anymore. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I like the Contis, so I like watching Jess Contis. She's like I get a lot of inspiration from her for our new channel. Who else do we watch? Jenna Marbles. I've been watching her since forever. I'm trying to think of who else I watch right now. I thought I just started watching somebody. I can't remember. Is it hard to train a burner? They say it's actually really easy. They're very smart dogs. They want to please you. They're really willing to learn. They can be very, very stubborn. So like maybe they'll learn something. Sometimes they just won't do it. Does he lie in bed with you all the time? No, but he does come and lay with us at night or right in the morning to say good morning. But he'll usually leave because he gets too hot. Gosh, we have all these questions now. What Netflix series do you recommend? I want to watch something this summer. How old are you? And like, what are you kind of into? But lately we've been watching, what did we just watch? I just made Christian watch, I rewatched it, he watched it for the first time, The Originals, which is a spin-off of Vampire Diaries that I started in high school. I made him watch that with me. But we also like Schitt's Creek, I like How I Met Your Mother, of course, Friends. Are you much younger than your husband or about the same age? I'm actually a year older, I'm 27 and he's 26. What do you think about CBD oil to calm dogs? I've heard good things about it. I've tried it. It didn't do much for Benny. I don't have an issue with it. 15, I don't want those drama high schoolish series. I like Schitt's Creek. I forgot about that one. That's a really good show. I think they just finished up the series, but the last season is not on Netflix yet. If I can put this on here, I've dated a Bernese. There are the best dogs, especially with children. Please get one, but they are kind of expensive. Yeah. Ow. You're biting me, it hurts. The Stranger was good, bizarre, but good. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Benny's hyper today. This is actually pretty calm. He just gets upset when I stop petting him. Right? But at least he's sitting here with us. He didn't leave. Thanks for your answers. Love your videos. Greetings from Poland. We have so many people from different countries. What do you recommend to buy a new owner of a Bernard Shepherd dog? I don't know what kind of dog that is, so I can't really tell you. But you can't climb. Look at him. What are you gonna do, lay on the table? What's your plan here? Just the biggest weirdo. He's a big weirdo. Oh, are you sick of it? Lay down. What? He thinks I'm gonna do the fart noise. Anybody has seen that video? Come here. I think it was the which video was it? The weird things about my Bernese Mountain Dog or something like that. I show you that he is afraid of the fart sound. There. That's so funny. Oh man. Oh gosh, you're squishing me. Can't see the comments. Hi from Ireland. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. Oh, you're heavy. Don't sneeze in my face. Okay, gotta make sure. Oh, goodbye. Okay, I think he's done with the video. So if you have any last minute questions, or I'm going to end the live soon. But thank you guys all for joining. Thank you for all the comments and all the love and support. Don't even. No. No. Okay, I'm going to end it. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody? He usually does this. We call it throwing a fit. And he'll do this for a little bit, and then he'll go lay down. You just got to ignore him. And then he'll go lay down. Yeah, he's throwing a tantrum right now. I'm just going to try to ignore it, and he'll go lay down. See? Yeah, I know. Literally every single time. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thanks for everything. You all had awesome comments, or questions, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna end it now. I will see you guys next time. We're moving, so I don't know when I'll be able to get another video out. We have to like hook up our Wi-Fi and stuff, so it might be later in the week that I'll post a video for next week. But we'll just have to see. But I'll probably do some more lives until then. But yeah, thank you guys.